Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're building anything with AI today, you already know the world is just exploding with these incredible new models. But let's be honest, trying to integrate each one can be a real headache. Today, we're going to dig into a really powerful solution that's designed to make all that complexity just disappear. Let's get into it.
So, does this sound familiar to you? You're trying to build something amazing. You want to use the latest and greatest models. Maybe you're pulling in GPT-5 for text, you want Sora for video, and Claude for some heavy-duty reasoning. Before you know it, you are buried under a mountain of different SDKs, different billing systems, different API keys. It's a total mess, right? But what if it didn't have to be like that?
Well, imagine taking all of that API chaos and just funneling it through one single streamlined path.
Here's a quick sponsor message. This AI API aggregation platform for domestic and international large models lets you access 500 plus AI model APIs at lower cost and with faster integration. Kling v3 is priced at $0.07, and the Nano Banana 2 costs $0.025 per call. Overall pricing is only 20% to 80% of the official rates, with token costs as low as RMB 0.05 per million. It also offers an online playground, so you can freely use text, image, and video models with unlimited concurrency. If a request fails, you'll be refunded. Just click the link in the video description to go directly there. If you want discounts or run into any issues, join our Discord community for prompt support, or add customer service and send the message 6 for one-on-one assistance. All right, back to the video.
And that solution is called ToAPIs. It's designed from the ground up to be that one unified gateway to the entire world of AI. Okay, so what is it exactly? Well, ToAPIs is an enterprise-level AI API gateway. But here's the magic part. It brings together over 50 of the world's top AI models. We're talking OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, you name it, and makes them all available through a single, and this is crucial, an open AI-compatible endpoint that you already know how to use. And honestly, this is the real game changer. You don't have to rewrite your code. You don't have to learn a new SDK. You literally just change one single line, the base URL, to point to the ToAPIs endpoint, and you're done. We're talking a 5-minute migration. It is that simple. And with that one tiny change, you unlock access to the absolute bleeding edge of AI. We're talking flagship language models like GPT-5 and Claude Sonnet 4.5, powerful video models like OpenAI's Sora 2 and Google's Veo 3, plus top-tier image and voice models, all of it through that same exact API. Okay, so unified access is one thing, and that's a huge win, but the benefits actually go way deeper. We're talking about elevating your entire stack by making it smarter, faster, and yes, cheaper. First up, making it smarter, which really means reliability. This is absolutely critical for any serious app. ToAPIs has this intelligent routing built right in. So think about it. If a provider like OpenAI has a bad day and their API goes down, what happens? Well, ToAPIs automatically reroutes your API call to a healthy alternative. The result? For your users, the service never even blinks. And they're not just saying that, they back it up with a 99.9% uptime service level agreement. That's the kind of rock-solid guarantee you need when you're building something for production. All right, next up, speed. How do they make everything faster? They leverage Cloudflare's massive global network. This means your API requests are automatically sent to the closest physical server to you, no matter where you are in the world. This kind of optimized routing just slashes your response times, which means a much faster, snappier experience for your users. And the result of all that? Well, you're looking at an average latency of under 100 milliseconds. That is seriously fast, and it's a direct result of that intelligent global network. Finally, let's talk about money, because this is a big one. You know the old way, right? You're juggling all these expensive fixed-cost subscriptions, which locks you into specific vendors. ToAPIs APIs just completely flips that on its head. It is a pure pay-as-you-go model. You only pay for the tokens you actually use. No hidden fees, no subscriptions. This means you can just freely hop between over 50 models to find the perfect one for any job. And if you're working at a larger scale, they have bulk discounts for enterprise teams that can make it even cheaper than going direct. Okay, so we've got smarter, faster, and cheaper. That's the trifecta. So you're probably thinking, all right, what's the catch? How hard is it to actually switch over? And the answer is It's shockingly easy. I'm not kidding. Just look at this. It is literally 3 steps. First, you sign up on their site. You grab your API key. Second, you find that one line in your code, the OpenAI base URL, and you just change it to the ToAPIs endpoint. And third, you run your code. That's it. No refactoring, no new libraries. You are done. And this right here just drives the point home. This is a true drop-in replacement. It doesn't matter if you're using the official OpenAI SDK in Python or Node.js, Go, Java, whatever. It just works. You keep all your existing code and libraries, which makes switching basically zero risk. All right, so now that we see how insanely easy it is to get started, let's look at something a little more advanced to really see the power here. Let's talk about video generation. Generating a video with these heavy hitter models like Sora 2 or VO3, it's not a simple request. It can take a while, it runs in the background, it's asynchronous. But with Toby APIs, they turn this whole complicated mess into a single clean API call. You kick off the job and their platform handles all that heavy lifting. You can easily check the job status, or even better, you can just set up a webhook and ToAPIs will just ping your app the second your video is ready. It takes a super complex backend workflow and makes it, well, simple. And really, that's the whole philosophy right there. You get one API to access the most advanced AI models on the planet, with absolutely zero of the underlying complexity. So when you step back and look at the big picture, a platform like this does more than just make a developer's life easier. By totally removing the friction and the fragmentation of all these different APIs, it fundamentally changes how fast you can innovate and build new things. Which, of course, leaves us with one final and really exciting question. When you have the entire universe of AI models, all of them, right at your fingertips through one single, reliable, and affordable API, what new doors does that open? What are you going to build next?